What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another How to Play. Today, we're going to be talking about Nick Reagan's from Unfun Stuff's 9th place finish with Endeavor 2 on Evil. Let's jump into it. So, what this video is going to do is we're going to talk about, we'll give a quick snapshot of the deck list, as well as what does Endeavor 2 do, as well as the strategies and tactics involved in the deck. And then we'll do one last recap looking at the deck list to see if there's anything that I missed. So, Endeavor 2, 6 hand size, 31 health character. Obviously, we're played under the evil symbol. It says 3 enhances. First one, lose 1 health. Your attack gets +2 speed or +2 damage. Feels very good. Big stat bump. Enhance, lose 2 health. Your rival's attack gets -4 speed. And then lose 2 health. Your rival's attack gets -4 damage. Incredible. Really good at making sure that my moves hit, or if they hit, if I know they're going to hit really hard, and then making sure that your moves don't hit, and if they do hit, they don't do very much damage. So, the strategy of the deck, bread and butter 4 diffs are the name of the game. I want really solid 4 diffs that then I can modulate the speed and the damage on. Tons of action disruption, and then lastly, just a bunch of bonus stats. I want to put stats on stats on stats and stuff. So, our 4 diffs, Ignited Arrow, Hellflame Stomp, Vile Seizing, Tongue Whip are the pinnacle of what's going on here. And you see these incredible lows and high block zones. Ignited Arrow being a 2 high for 6. If they block, I gotta go grab a different one. Vile Seizing being a 5 for 6. That lets me draw a card is great. Hellflame Stomp is already a good card, and it has like the hidden bonus text of the Endeavor response of after it hits, you gain your 2 back. So like the top enhance like doesn't exist on this card as long as it hits, right? This could be like an 8 low for 4 for free. And then lastly, Tongue Whip. Tongue Whip is Tongue Whip. It's so strong of just like, it's by itself a 5 low for 5 essentially, and then depending on what you need, Endeavor can give it the other 2 stats. And then the actions that we get to showcase here, Evil Gaze, being able to, pay 2 health for another -2 speed. Maybe you don't use Endeavor's minus speed ability on it, but you use it somewhere else. And then if it's blocked, you destroy a foundation. Incredible deadlock ability as well of just destroying foundations. And then lastly, Showdown. After you block with this card, commit 2 of your rival's foundations. Very awesome whenever you just give -4 speed to a single move and then just block it. Showdown feels like a tool almost specifically built for Endeavor under the evil symbol. Feels very strong. And then lastly, bonus stats. The reason that the stats are inside of the foundation lineup is because whatever stats you find in the foundations, you make for on the opposite side on the character. So we've got things like bench press, brute strength, floating on my babies for just a bunch of extra damage. That which means I get to pay my 1 health and give my move +2 speed. And then quick to act is a double whammy because my character is actively burning their own vitality down, their own health total, and so getting just that free speed mixed with any of these bonus stats mixed with Endeavor is going to feel very strong. So onto the overview one more time. Let's talk about the sideboard. The big things that we get to look at here is there is a lot of defensive stuff that I didn't really talk about, right? Things like sticky balls and surviving the final, shock absorption, all incredible minus speed, or super rejuvenation in order to heal any of that damage back. So like, I'll pay my 2, your thing will lose -4 damage. When it hits me, I'll flip super rejuvenation and gain my 3. In this exchange, I essentially went even just by flipping a foundation. Super rejuvenation feels very strong inside of a deck like this. Onto the sideboard though, we've got Crushing Truth that seals the really powerful attacks that are currently in the format. Fruits of Our Labors and Evil Gaze for more both disruption and foundation disruption. House of Cards for some momentum bashing, and then Compression Sphere, which is really cool. Compression Sphere says if either of us has lost 2 or more health this turn, it gets stunned 2, and it's got a really cheeky on-block effect. If I block, you discard a momentum, which feels really strong. Yeah, this deck feels really rad to play, and I know one of the big things that drew Nick to this Endeavor list was the fact that we get to play things like Winged Nomu and Turn to Dust and make those a little bit juice those a little bit harder. With that said, big shout outs to Nick Reagan from Unfun Stuff for their 19th place finish with Endeavor 2. If you like this video and you want to check out more just like it, make sure you check out the playlist here on the channel. With that said, you guys, thank you much for watching, and as always, I wish you well.